Eagles went out and signed Steven Nelson to a one-year deal today. And what I have to say is, thank God! Thank God! Oh my God, I could not go into detail about how tired I was of this number two corner spot. It's like, I just wondering, what the heck were the Eagles going to do with this corner spot? Time is going by. What are they going to do about this number two corner? And it's like, you had Steven Nelson and Darius Slay on Twitter. They were talking to each other. Steven Nelson's going like, oh, dude, it could be so simple. It could be so simple. And Darius Slay is saying, that midnight green would look really good on you, Steven Nelson. And we were just wondering what the Eagles were going to do. Honestly, I was thinking that they weren't going to budge. There was apparently a disagreement between how much Steven Nelson wanted and how much we were willing to give him. I didn't think it was going to happen. It was taking so long, but they finally did it. Thank God! It's like this number two corner position. You ever like at a barbecue when you're enjoying yourself, having a good time, eating some bomb food, macaroni, collard greens, ribs, like the good stuff. But then there's this one gnat that just keeps bothering you. The gnat just keeps like sucking on you. It keeps just bugging you. Just won't leave you alone. That was this number two corner position. Like, you got Avonte Maddox. He's been inconsistent, been struggling with injuries. And then you have Mr. Michael Jacquet. Michael Jacquet, the guy who put up one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a cornerback. And I'm talking about that Week 16 loss to the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium, where you had Michael Jacquet giving up 182 yards and 2 touchdowns on 7 catches. 7 catches! Just 7 catches! And he's out here having that carrot top, that ginger named Andy Dalton, looking like Joe Montana. Friggin' Andy Dalton, who I think is actually perfect against the Eagles. I think he's like, 3-0, dating back to his days with the Bengals. We never beat the Bengals for some reason, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so Steven Nelson, look, he's not Jalen Ramsey. He's no Deion Sanders. He's no Bradbury. He's no Gilmore, whatever. But honestly, you don't need him to be this like super shutdown corner. We just needed a solid number two option because Darius Slay needed help, man. He needed help. We just needed a solid number two option. And Steven Nelson, he's young. He's 28 years old. I remember him intercepting Carson Wentz at the Steelers game. He's solid. We needed a number two corner who would just be really solid. And that's what we got today. This Eagles secondary is much better today than it was yesterday. And to all the people that are saying, like, you got clowns out here saying that the Eagles are only going to win like 3 games. USA Today saying we're going to go 3-14. Oh, the Eagles are going to go 4-13. Oh, the Eagles aren't going to be good this year. They have no chance to win the NFC East. See, look, this move, Steven Nelson proves that the Eagles are not out to rebuild. This is not a rebuilding year. Because if you're rebuilding, you don't go out and sign Steven Nelson. This Eagles team is out to compete. We have Eric Wilson being signed, I think, from the Vikings. We got Steven Nelson now. Like, I really like the offseason moves that have been put to improve the secondary. Like, Steven Nelson and Darius Slay, these two are our best cornerback duo since Sheldon Brown and Lito Shepherd. And I don't think it's even close. These two are our best cornerback duo since those two. And you're not going to be airing it out against this Eagles team this year. Like, we're not going to be doing any more of that freaking godforsaken sticks defense that Jim Schwartz loved to use. This Eagles team, you're not going to air it out on us. You're not going to have like a 400-yard passing day like a lot of QBs would constantly have against us. This Eagles team, we're going to have some resistance, man. And people are saying, like, we have no chance to win the NFC East. Like, the way I see it, you have the Washington football team, the team that still don't got a name. They finished 7-9. You have the New York Giants. They finished 6-10. You got the Dallas Cowboys. They finished 6-10. So the next worst team after the Eagles, the Giants and the Cowboys, they had 6 wins. That's only 2 more wins than the Eagles had. You guys aren't that much better than us. You're not that much better. Like, you got Washington. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick as their quarterback who looks like a top 10 quarterback sometimes, and then he looks like how is he even in the NFL at other times? And then you got the New York Giants. The Giants who have Daniel Jones as quarterback. The guy who has 39 turnovers in 2 seasons. The guy who averages 2 turnovers a game. This man has 29 fumbles in 29 games played. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys. The defense that's going to be giving up like 45 points a game. And don't tell me about the offense because, yes, the offense is talented, but the Cowboys were 1-3 in games that Dak Prescott started and finished. And they very easily could have been 0-4 if the Falcons knew how to recover an onside kick. Okay? So don't tell me all this stuff about how the Eagles got no chance because the other teams in this division, they're not that good. They're not that good. We can very easily win this division. So yeah, man, Steven Nelson, he's going to be a great addition to this Eagles team. We don't need him to be Jalen Ramsey. We just need a solid corner, and he will do that, man. He's going to be a very solid corner for this defense, and I'm really liking the way this team is shaping out. Like, I feel a lot of similarities to 2017. I hate to keep going back to that year, but how people are totally disrespecting the Eagles, counting us out. People are slamming the coach. It really reminds me of 2017. And honestly, I think this team, I believe they will win this division. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to win a playoff game, but they will win this division. We will be in the playoffs. We will have a winning record. I'm not sure if it's going to be like 10-7, 13-4, maybe 9-8, but we will have a winning record.